Hi guys, my name is Nikunj Kanani. In our last lecture we see how can we configure Selenium services in our Magento Cloud Docker environment setup and how can we test Magento function. Today I will show you how can we configure rabbitmq services in our Magento Cloud Docker environment. Here I have added some steps in our documentation. Here I have written rabbitmq service configuration step. So we will follow this step and configure. Here my Magento is already set up, so I will follow this type of step, and I will explain you which step is required or not whenever we install, or first time of install, or when is already installed. So my Magento is already installed here, and we will run this one by one command. First is we need to add a rabbitmq services using hyphen rmq is all as per the current Magento version 2.4.3. um, rabbitmq version is required 3.8, so I am running this command. So in the last lecture we see how can we integrate Selenium. So I'm running this command for with Selenium services because it's already installed in my system. So I'm running this command. I'm adding sudo. Okay, my configuration was built successfully. Next, we will check which file is modified after running this command. First is config.env file. So, what changes is have happened? We will check here. So it's a it's a recreate Magento Cloud relationship non unreadable key, and it's remove my malloc services configuration path. So I'm adding this again here. So let's check again for the difference. Yeah, it's a the different is major different. It's a change Magento Cloud relationship key. Now other what is other file changes? Um, Other file changes is it's adding a rabbitmq configuration in docker.config destination file. So if you okay, I'll explain you later. Docker next let's we check next what things is what changes is happen in docker.compose yml file. So here here is we see first of all is my elastic image path is uh, I need to correct it because it's reverted as per to my last change last elasticsearch configuration and working. It's also revert to my last Selenium services changes. So now it's not much more needed now, so I'm not correcting this again. So first of all let's correct some things. Is first of all elasticsearch path. So I'm adding docker compose yml file and correcting the image path. So I'm adding this path is here. Next is no Selenium port is not required because now I'm not showing how can we run the command, so I'm not changes this. Now much more he's adding rabbitmq in dependence and dependence containers. Next is added rabbitmq container here, and other is more work is more is image path is reverted is malloc. So I'm correcting this malloc image path. So yeah, so now our first step is completed. So next here I have added one more command as I give it with rabbitmq other images. We will see later how can we use this image. Second command is replace docker.config from new file. Actually, if you if it's optional for me, because I am already my Magento is already set up. If your Magento is not set up, so you want to create this file, right? So here I'm creating this file because it's not useful for me as my current setup, but still I'm creating this file. So its file is created. Okay. Yeah. So what means is a configuration file, means what database, Redis, Elastic and rabbitmq, what configuration we required. Other is it's for me, because it's I already in I have my Magento is already installed my system, so I need to add rabbitmq, because means if you installing first time, right, so you don't need to add this manually, because if Magento setup is self managed, because we add with rabbitmq container, right, and our configuration are also available in .config file, docker.config.php files, right. So if you are installing first time, so you don't want to add this manually. So I'm adding rabbitmq configuration in queue, configuration queue config in app etc in enu.php. If this file is readable mode in your system, you need to, so we need to give the permission for edit purpose. So here yeah, here is a queue, I am adding rabbitmq queues configuration. Yeah, it's added here. So now our next step is completed. Third step is we need to pull the image, and we need to start, oh yeah, create a container. So in my current system is image is already pulled, right. So I'm running this command, magento docker compose up command. This command is if image is not exist in your system, it's first of all pull, and then if your container is not created, then it's create a container, and after creating it, start the container. So I'm running docker compose up command. It's a rebuild, yeah, recreate some containers, because we add the rabbitmq's configuration, and rabbitmq configuration is added in dependency container, right. So it's a recreate some containers again. Yeah, it's my all container are start. So now our third step is completed. Next one we need to run setup upgrade. So I am running this command. Yeah, my setup upgrade is run successfully. Now next, let's we will call asynchronous APIs. So here I have prepared in Postman. So first of all, I need I'm running asynchronous mode is I'm running create customer APIs in asynchronous mode. Alright. So for the run this command, I needed a token as a admin authentication token. So here I called admin token APIs, right. So here I give the username and password, and now I'm creating a token. It's 404 found. Why? Just let's check my Magento is working. Yeah, it's not working. Why? Just 1 minute. Let's I'm stop and start container once more. Docker compose cloud stop. Sorry, Magento Docker stop. Now I'm starting again. Yeah, it's started, and let's one check. What happened? Yes. Yeah, it's my Magento is started successfully. It's some container related issue maybe. So I done restart my container, and let's we check admin login access. My admin login page is loading. Let's one check admin, we are able to log in or not. Yeah, it's accessible. Now we will check our asynchronous API call. So here I'm first of all I'm generating token, admin token. So my admin token, I issue admin token, and I'm replacing this token here is a beer and our admin token, authorized beer bearer and our token. So now I'm running one command is normal. I'm creating one email address, is my email address kanani@gmail.com, and Nikunj Kanani, and password is password p capital and 1. So I'm sending the request. So my request is sent. I got the rabbitmq response is request is accepted, and now let's check the customer is created or not. So yeah, customer is not created because I need to run a synchronize or command queue. So I'm starting this queue. Clear bin/magento. First of all, I'm list out the list of queue here. Now I'm starting the async queue. So I started queue, and let's check customer is created or not. So guys, here is a customer is created successfully. So now our I'm adding this step I miss out this step to add in documentation. So I'm adding this step here in our documentation. Mm, so next step is setup upgrade, and we need to run or synchronize a API call. So I'm adding this command here in starting. So docker compose run hyphen rm deploy bin magento q consumer start q operation, right guys? So today's here I have add one more images when so why I have added here, if you need to access rabbitmq as in as normal access is a web based access, right? So we need to use other container, because this container is a 3.5 8.8 container is not export the rabbitmq default port is 15672. So we need to use management container is 3.4 management container. So I will show you using this container, and how can we access the rabbitmqs as a web base, right? So here I am changing this container in our docker.compose.yml file. So I added this container, and we need to map the port, right? So my port is we need to map port is a rabbitmq default port is a web based access port is a 15672. So I'm mapping this port same as it is, using same port number, right? And now I need to restart stop and restart the container. Okay, so now let's restart. I'm stopping the container. Start. Okay, in my both case is my both are images already pulled, right? So if you if you are starting the container first time using the 3.5 3.8 management um, alpha containers, right? So you need to run docker compose up command bin slash magento magento docker up command. So its command is if your content if your image is not exist in your local system, so it's first is pull the containers, pull the images and create a container and start, right? So I'm running the bin slash magento docker. I'm running this command for you. Now let's we check I'm able to let's we will able to access this url or not, right? So I think it's not able to now accessible. Just 1 minute. uh, okay, first of all I'm removing this container. I need to remove docker compose stop, and let remove rabbitmq container, and let's start the container again. container is created, started and created. Let's switch check here. Now it's not able to accessible. Let's switch check magento is able to accessible or not. Yeah, it's admin and front end and admin both are accessible. 1567 2. Yeah, now I think I miss. Yeah, rabbitmq. Yeah, we need to give some time to start the container, start the access the container. We need to wait some time here because it's I'm not able to access explain it properly, but we need to give sufficient time to start the process. Okay, so here is our rabbitmq container accessible, and now is default username and password is guest gets, right? So now here we see our rabbitmq's connection, and here will we show here connection. So we need to run the asynchronous operation command. So if I start the asynchronous command, so let's copy and run this command. Q host. Okay, we need to run setup upgrade. Let's we will run once a setup upgrade. Yeah, setup upgrade is run successfully. Now let's run again. Just start the asynchronous operation command. So my command is started. Here now, still in progress. Still is my queue ideal state, and connection. Yeah, my command is started. Now let's here see our containers means our connection is we show here our connection, and our queue is whatever how many message queue is available in the we will see here. So let's I will run one more of request for I'm adding +1 sign +1 here for email address and send the request. Here we see for our sorry, but is not able to accessible, not because it's very fast, and so we cannot visible, not currently I'm not able to show you because it's instantly create the customers, but I will show you because of I'm stopping the queue. Just 1 minute, we will check my other customer is created or not. So taking time 2 days. Yeah, my other customer is created successfully here. So now let's I'm stopping this command to show you how many messages available in queue, right? closing directly here, close from the terminal. Okay, and exit. Now let's here we see my connection is lost, and let's adding one more synchronous operator means I'm adding one more queue to changes. I have plus 2 and I'm sending one more request, so my request is accepted. So here I'm see one 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 is in queue but is not here visible. Yeah, now it's visible ready in one, right? Okay, means untrack and total is one is ready. So when I will start the my command, right, q synchronous operation command, so it's pull the queue from rabbitmq, means I'm getting message from the rabbitmq and complete the process. So let's start again asynchronous operation queue, and we see my other last means other customer is new customer is created or not. Let's we will, yeah, our synchronous means our connection is connected successfully, and sync means now my queue is completed, all queue, not anyone queue is pending, and let's we check the customers is created or not. So yeah, customer is created successfully. So I hope guys today's you learn how can we configure rabbitmq for using different two type of image. One is 3.8 is without exploding web port, and one is 3.8 with a management image is explore the web based port. So we will show we will access the rabbitmq as a web base, and we will see here how many queues message has available, and is on ready state, and how many connection is connected here, right? So I hope you like this video. If you please don't forget to share or subscribe my channel with your friend and colleagues. Okay, thank you so much guys.